Hello folks, today we're going to be discussing how to build this kind of a 4x4 box, 4x4 inches type of box, and how to construct this hinge so that it doesn't give you trouble. This is going to be for a 3D printing, so I kind of smooth some of the edges as well so that looks nice, even internally as well, as you can see here. And so this video is about that, how to do this kind of the easy way without not much knowledge about SolidWorks. So that's kind of nice. You can do a lot with few instruction here and there. So that's the main point. So without any further ado, let's get busy. All right, so here we are. Let's start by creating our box here. Let's call a new one. It's gonna be a new bar, and I don't like that. Let's change this to plain white. It's gonna be millimeters. There we go. So we are ready now to go, and let's start by let's see what would be better. Let's work on the top plane, and let's create sketch there, and we are ready to go. Let's get center rectangle, and let's see what would be a good size on this. It's gonna be about 4 inches, so you can do 25.4 millimeters times 4. And let's do the same here. So that's 101.6. So that will do. Square box. Now so we are ready here to go features, extrude. Now we're gonna extrude about, if I remember, let me check on that one. All right, so it's gonna be blind. It's gonna be 3 inches times 25.4. Actually, there's something weird here. Let's see. Let's go back here. So it's 3 times 25.4. There we go. That's about 76.2, and that will do. So there we go. We have our box there, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna empty the box. So after that extrusion, what we're gonna do, we're gonna hollow the box, and so for that we're going shell, and the face will be this one, and 10 millimeters, so that will do. And let's see how that looks like. Show preview. That's perfect. See, you can see where what the face that will be kind of we're gonna start the hollowing of it. So we accept that. There we go. So now we touch this face here, that one there, and what we're gonna do on that face is to create a sketch there, and we can convert the whole thing, and now we can put the lid on it. So we're gonna take a corner rectangle, and we're gonna start there, we're gonna move up to there, and we're gonna extrude features, and that extrusion is gonna be blind as well, but that's gonna be about 12.5, half an inch. It could be less than that, but I'm gonna try half an inch. Now the important thing here, no merging. You don't want any merging, so that's the two object. And let's say 12.5 millimeters, and anything else here. Alright, select contour. It's the only one I have, that one and that one as well. So no merge, and I think we are in good shape. Accept that. Now we have two objects. that's gonna be the lead. So let's rename that like the lead, and now this one here is the box. So renamed 3 item, it's gonna be the box. Now we need to start to work on the lead for the hinge. So it's gonna be a hinge. Let's see, where should we put that hinge? Let's see it. Let's look into the isometric here. We can put the isometric there, so I can, let's put the hinge right here on the X. So I'm gonna put it right here. So with that said, what I'm gonna do is work here on that. So we have the box and the lead. So we're gonna work first on the lead for the hinge. So meaning that the box, I'm gonna disappear the box just a little bit, and so that we can work on here on that face. Actually, we're gonna work from this face. So just for getting the hinge right. So with that said, let's right click here and let's start to work on that face. Let's bring that face in perspective. There we go. And here's the story. The first thing that I want to do perhaps is to get all this. Let's convert that entity, and now we're gonna start to work in a circle. That circle should be, let's say, half of it, somewhere there. And now that circle should be that will depend on the precision of your 3D printer. Like for example, if that's 8 millimeters, I'm gonna put that at 8.2 or 8.3, so you don't have any trouble for your bolt going through, you know. And so that's 8.3. Now let's bring another circle. That other circle will be so it's gonna be 8.3 time plus some thickness, we'll say 5. That will do. And now what I'm gonna do is this guy, I want that guy, and this point to be coincident. That will do. Now here's the plan. We're gonna make a line from this corner, tangent somewhere here. Let's see. Now that point doesn't look tangent to me, so what I'm gonna do is grab that one, tangent. There we go. You can see the symbol right there. So that's good enough for me, because now the next thing that I can certainly do is, let's see, trim. Let's trim something here, and I think that will do. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now accept that, we're out of here, and now let's go feature and extrude. Now what we're gonna extrude, let's get here into the contour. That is the run direction, so let's switch the direction. That will do. And what's the thickness of that? The good thickness of that will be about 10 merge, yes, but that's 10. And selected body, let's see, selected body here has to be obviously the lead will do. Now it's gonna merge to the lead. So with that said, let's see, anything else here that I need to, it's gonna merge to the lead. That's not great, so we're gonna accept that, and there we go. There's a little bit of a, some people are cracking some fire around, so don't worry about it. Anyway, so with that said, let's see now where we are. What we're gonna do now, I create the first one. So we're gonna create a hinge out of it, and what we're gonna do is create about 5 of this guy through this line. So that's easy if you go to a linear pattern here. So let's go a linear pattern, and we're gonna pick that as direction. Now it's gonna be 5 of these. Now here's the story. You can start to guess. The idea is you're gonna, put as many of these so that they kind of spread all over, but the last one end up right here. You can do the math. So that would be, remember this length, which is 101 point something, and basically that distance, when you subtract 5 of this guy, because I'm going to install 5 which are 10 millimeters each, that will do a spacing, and the spacing has to be about 22.9. And so what we're gonna copy here, the feature that we're gonna copy is that guy. So you can see how quickly you get right to the edge here. So that's perfect. That's why it has to be 22 point something, 22.9, just so that you can fit 5 of this guy for the lead, and anything else here that I need to take a look at it. Sounds great. Sounds like we got everything set, and we accept that, and there we go. Right there, you have the lead with your, half of the hinge. Now you need the second half of these hinges that they will go on the box that was on the lead. Now let's work on the other part, and let's see how we'll do that. That looks good. So to do the other part, here's the story. The other hinge for the box will start somewhere here, but since this is going to be 3D printed, you don't want to be touching these. You can certainly do it and then do some sanding, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do on this one is to define a plane. So right here somewhere, hit that, and now let's go to reference plane, and 0.5 will do in the right direction. Yep. So that's the distance between here and the other part. So right within the precision of your 3D printer. Could be more, could be less, I don't know. I will say a 0.5 for the time being. And with that said, we got that plane done, and now what we're gonna do is work on that plane, and let's create sketch there, and let's bring that sketch right perspective. I don't like that way. One more. There we go. Perfect. So this is the story. What we need now is to perhaps create that one. Convert entity. I can certainly convert that entity as well, but what I'm gonna do now is bring another circle, but this circle will be that one, same diameter, and where we are now. All right, so here's the story. You want to make the box visible, but now the lead, you want to disappear that for a little bit until you get this right here, and bring that right into the other way. That will do. Now what we need now is, after we do that, we want to create the the support for that, and let's use the line. And we're gonna fix that in a second, and let's do the following. That line, oh yeah, it is tangent already. Good, it is tangent. So what we're gonna do is, let's see if I can trim a little bit without creating problem. Oops, too much. That'll undo. Let's fix that. And here's the story. Let me try this arc for 1 second here. There we go. I'm gonna try that arc, and let me see now the trim. There we go. That will do. So I got everything, and I also have the ready to do that. Let me bring another line here. That guy and that guy. All right, there we go. And then let's see, between that guy and that guy, let's see where we are. It should be about 45. That will do. And now we're talking. Yep, that was missing there, sorry. So with that said, I think now I can go back here and extrude. Again, let's go to contour. There we go. Now that's gonna be a little bit thicker than the other one, so that's gonna be about 12. Let's see, 12, and it's gonna merge. Now be careful what you merge here. Select body. It's gonna be definitely the box, so we accept. There we go. Now let's get the plane out, and let's bring the lid. See, you get a distance here of about 0.5, another distance here of about 0.5, pretty much right in where I want it. All right, so what we need to do is to repeat this guy 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So let's see how this end up being. All right, so all right, and so let's see. Let's go back to light pattern, and the direction is that direction, and here should be 4, and picking that that guy features that guy, and direction. There we go. Four. All right. There we go. And anything else? I think that we are pretty good, in pretty good shape. Again, 22.9 end up being a very important distance. That is based on the total length here. So be careful with that. And we got pretty much everything set. So we accept. And there we go. Let's see. One body, not good. You see, not good. Let's go back here to that pattern and be sure that the problem. So let's hide this for a little bit. I got the both, yeah. So the problem was right at the light pattern. Now, let's go back here for a second. And the problem is, oh, got both here selected. No, lid gotta go delete. So you stay with the box. And what else I have here? Lid box, lid, get it out, stay with the box. So no question asked now. And so let's get this going. There we go. All right, let's put back the lid. Now we got the both object. Excellent. That looks good. You see how simple it was? So I got the box and the lid. Now, the only thing missing here, if any, is just to put a, kind of the ball going right through. You don't need it if you are going to do, in this case, assembling. It's not really needed. You can certainly insert it and create one for, just for the, kind of entertain the fact that you need a hinge here. I mean, you need a bolt so that this hinge really work in real time. But what I'm gonna do now is just save both pieces now that I create this kind of a hinge. So I'm gonna save the lid and the box. When you complete that, then you just go to assembling. So for example, let's go to the lid and insert into new part, and that's gonna be lid. So we save, and that's your lid. It's gonna ask for saving somewhere, and let's save this. For the time being, let's save it on the downloads. So I'm gonna save there, and then move it someplace else later. Then let's move the let's go back again to Solidworks. Design. Now save the box. Right click, insert into new part, box, save it. Yes, and we say yes. So we got the lid, we got the box, and save. And we are done. And now what we need to do is go back here to the original piece here, and let's go to assembling. So let's say new, make assembling from part, save and insert. It's gonna be box with hinge rep, or I've done many of those. I'm gonna just start to mess with this, and you end up creating many with different sizes and things like that. So here we are. Now the first thing that I need is definitely the box. So we're gonna hit the box here, and let's put the box here somewhere. There's the box. Now the box is fixed. Good. Now insert again. Insert component, existing part. That's gonna be the lid. Put it here somewhere. There we go. Now it's easy to to combine this, because basically what you need is that this concentric has to be, that circle need to be concentric with this guy. Hit control first, hit it here, and then let it go, and hit concentric. And now this will move kind of crazy. You don't want that, but give you an idea where you are. Now the next thing is you want the distance that you set before. For this, you said that this surface versus this surface, that distance is about 0.5 millimeters. So let's say yes, and there we go. Everything aligned properly, but this is kind of weird. Let's go. You don't want that, but what you really want is that this start to work as per the design. When it hit here, that should be 0, and let's say that you can open this, I don't know, up to there maybe. Let's see. I think that should be up in there, up to there. That would be kind of the maximum. But obviously, if the box is that's gonna be beyond this distance here, so probably somewhere here. That's where the this will turn. That's easy. I can fix that at a later time. So basically, what we need at this point is to set the proper angle. So you just set this guy control and that guy. So that would be the minimum should be 0 degree. The maximum maybe 140. Can check that out later. So we accept that. Let's see, 140. Should be more than that, but you see, when it closes, you slam, it would not go any further from there. And you can open, but definitely can need open more. Obviously 180 would be like here. If I go back here and check that limit and revise that one, I can set that 180 and check here 180, accept that, and this can go up there, you see, but definitely can go beyond 180. I don't know, about I can estimate that. You can keep messing with it until you find that where you want that to go. Let's say a little bit more, about 180, I don't know, 220. Let's see what happens. There we go. 220 is about almost, maybe less than that, because but I give you an idea how much this will swing without causing trouble. Obviously, when this part here hit this part here, then it's done. That will not move any further. But to give you an idea, that would be beyond the bottom of the box. But it's kind of cool. You see, now it locks. How it works. Alright, so as a final thing to do, I would like to smooth out, this is going to be 3D printed, it's kind of nice to smooth out these edges a little bit. So this is the nice things about Solidworks. So you go to your original Solidworks, let's see where we are on this, right here. Here is our original, and what we're going to do is like take one of these edges and go to fillet. Let's say that we're gonna do 5 will look good. Maybe it's too much, but no, but it sounds good to me. So let's smooth this one as well, that one, and this one. So I'm working on the original, and let's accept that. So we're gonna accept that. Now let's do also smooth these edges as well, that one, and that's gonna be 5 as well, symmetric 5. We're gonna smooth this one as well. That look good, so we're gonna smooth that out. Smooth. Now when you smooth those out, remember that these two are sort of the son of this guy, so the original. So let's go back here and see what's happening. When you touch it, it's updating, and check it out. The lid got with the smooth edges, and so if I go back to the box, it's right here, that should also go and update it with the smooth edges. Excellent. So if I when you have done all that, then if you go now to your assembling, everything will end up with those smooth edges as well. So let's go to the assembling. That's which one of these? I think it's this one right there. Is updating. Model contain assembly that have changed. Would you like to assemble? Yes. So it updated everything, and now let's see this. Yep, looking good. With the smooth edges. Now you can add color if you want to. I don't know, maybe I should add color just to get this done. And let me add some color to this. Let's see, let's go back again to the urinal, and this one, and I'm right there in the urinal. So now let's go and add some color here. Really like the green color, and the green is gonna be to that surface, not all the box, the body, and that will do. And now let's add some color as well, maybe this yellowish color to the top. Again to the box, and that will do. Looking good. All right, so I don't know, let's see if his color is kind of updated as well on the elements. Let's see here. Actually it doesn't get updated. Let's see, not that one, not that type of properties. So I have color in the original, but it was not transferred. I mean, this is SolidWorks Premium 2022. Maybe on the newest version of SolidWorks that will be transferred as well, but it's not here. It's not happening. So let's see on the box. Not at all. I'm updating here just in case I need to reveal something. I doubted that it went to the assembling. That's the assembling. Nope, there's no call for anything. So that's basically it. If you want to add color, you will have to add it here on the assembling as well, but I would not do so. I mean, I'm done. But that's kind of interesting that that kind of property was not it's not available. Let's do some smooth out internally here, just for the for the sake of the argument, and see how well it's updated. So I'm going to go back again to my original box here, right there on my original box, and let's get the lid off. So that's going to be out, and I'm right here. So let's smooth, perhaps what should I smooth? Let's smooth some of these internal edges, and let's see how this is updated. That look good. How about this one as well, and the last one, this one. How about in the internal as well? I just want to see how this looks like. Let's accept that. It's kind of nice. All right, so let's see how well this was updated. Let's put back the lid on, and so let's go back here to your box, and let's take a look. Yeah, the box is updated. See, it's just that color issue, and that color property is not updated, but everything else looks good. That looks good there. So let's go back now to assembling, and probably it was updated as well. Right here, yes. Cosmetic is not updated, but structure like this is properly updated. So that looks super. You see, close nice, and we have no doubt that this will work as intended. Oh well, folks, have fun. As I always say, have a great day.